She's in here, sir.
No? I was like, it's gonna be Burt. No, it's not. Keep a face, Helly.
I think that drink just hit me a little bit.
You'll be alright for the speech.
Speech, yeah. Of course.
It's shit! Is it a speech on television?
The first chip to show you the prototype.
Because if it's just a speech in front of everyone. Lights?
Everything that you said to me, it's so pretty, Daddy.
When Red said no.
The whole world should get one. They will. Because of you. They'll all be King's children.
Mr. Egan, Helena, it's time to head to stage.
No! Come on, Helly, do something. Kill your father? I don't know.
Forgive me for the harm I've caused this world. Not me at all. Shit. But me.
The break room.
All I can be is sorry. That is all I am.
You're not gonna give up, Helly. You're not a quitter. If there is something about you, work Helly, the fact that you're not a quitter.
This is so insane.
They need to send people down to check every inch of that place.
It's the time to tell her.
Inspectors or whatever. Is that a thing? Inspectors?
Mark has, out here, you have been trying to figure out what Lumon does, what you do.
Okay. I just...
Say about Mrs. Cooper, because she might have left, with her baby.
He put me in there.
He lost his wife. You lost your wife. A little before you started at Lumon. It was a car accident. And at first, you tried to keep teaching.
But she didn't die, Gemma.
She was just still in your veins. You know, making everything hurt. Which is why I guess you thought the severed job would... He hoped you'd be spared from the pain.
It's a nice name, Gemma.
Show him a
We were
picture.
really close. It was great.
Show him a picture.
She was wonderful.
It's gonna break his heart and he's gonna want to
She
come
made me
back.
wonderful.
But show him a picture. He deserves to know. She doesn't have the baby. Tell me that she doesn't have the baby. Because it's her and because of how she drives.
They told me not to talk to you.
The goddamn OTC's been triggered. Mark S is a fucking idiot.
What?
It's Dylan that's plotting this all along.
Listen, Gala.
I'll take care of Helly. I'll fix it like I fix everything.
You guessed it was Dylan. No.
God damn it.
Good call, Dylan. The fact that you did that, it's gonna save us some time.
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick! Dylan! Dylan!
Ah.
How much time do you have?
I don't know, maybe an hour?
Right, because once your bosses find out.
Jesus, I totally forgot. Cobell. Why is Cobell here? My boss from Lumon, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
What are you talking about?
I mean, she's dressed different, kind of a flowy purple outfit, silver hair.
Mark, are you talking about Mrs. Selvig?
Maybe, but her name is Harmony Cobell.
And
You
she's
gave
the boss.
her
Jesus fucking Christ.
your baby. She didn't take the baby. Oh, you're determined. Ellie? did she do? It's only human people in front of her. This episode can't end, you know, with Dylan, you know, having his fingers out and black. End of the season, I swear.
Mrs. Selvig, she has Eleanor.
Excuse me, honey, what did you say? What is going on?
My daughter's heart's gone. I gave her the baby and she left.
She left?
I gave her the baby.
And Eleanor?
Yes.
Let's go inside and look.
Oh my God.
Fuck! She really took the baby. It's hard. I'm too stressed for all of it. Even you, Herb, I'm stressed by what you're gonna discover and...
Hey, there's stuff you don't even know about. There's paintball. There's coffee cozies. Dylan, come on.
No.
Come on, man.
I want to remember my fucking kid being born.
Dylan.
You have 2 others. I can tell you about them. Just open the door and I'll tell you their names. Come on, Dylan.
Yes, 3 kids.
Dylan?
No, Dylan, don't do it. Your friend, don't do it, Dylan. You know that he's just trying to manipulate you. Does she have the baby with her? I didn't see. On her, you know, like...
I'll tee you up. Just stick to the talking points. Use the line about how you see your guinea as your sister. Don't let that.
Nah! Telling her that she's not a person, remember? I mean, your aunt said that, not you, really. Oh, you need to go! No, you don't have time! Talking to her.
She's not the baby room. Have all these rooms been checked?
She didn't take the baby.
Devin, she's here. I found her. I found your child.
What? She left something else?
Dylan?
Cheers!
John!
But I'm here tonight to tell you that we are on the verge of a revolution. A kind and empathetic revolution that puts the human being.
Is it you?
We need
What are you talking about? It is you, isn't it? I'm gonna kill your company. Your company? Who the hell do you think you are? Your friends are gonna suffer. Mark will suffer. You'll be long gone. Keep them alive. In pain. You're on.
You're not a quitter, Helly. Do it. But again, to do that in front of Lumon people...
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Helena again.
I'm sorry, Mark. And you're gonna want to go back to save her. You're still going? I'm proud of you for being that brave. You know, you're going.
My name is Helly R. I'm an innie. And everything they told you about Severance is a lie.
They're losing because they don't believe her. They think that it's part of the speech.
No. Listen, we're not happy. We're miserable.
Good job, Helly. Good job.
They torture us down there.
Good job.
We're prisoners. She's alive.
You had the time to scream that. It's so great. Mark, it's so great. The end? didn't have the time to speak with Burt. He's gonna be in front of Burt's home, you know, Burt's door, and being like, what the fuck am I doing here? But at the same time, Earth knows that it's Burt's place, knows about Burt. He has a fucking map with Burt's name on it, with everyone's name on it. He has all of their places, all of this information. I was wrong to think that Earth is a rat, you know, walking in and out, you know, constantly. But Auntie Earth is still doing stuff against Lumon and all. Auntie Earth is gonna be proud of work Earth, I swear. Bon, Helly is the fucking descendant of Kir. I was that close to have the truth. I was that close to guess it. Because I said that she totally embraced, you know, the auntie. I said that she totally embraces Lumon's ideas and principles, that she was there willingly, that she was rich, that she could be a political figure who was trying to prove a point by being severed inside, and that's why she wanted for Helly to stay inside no matter what. At some point, I even asked the question, you were a witness of it, what is your last ignition? I know it's an R, it can't be, you know, you're not related to the family, and no matter what, me, I thought that someone related to the family would never do that. Like, you saw it since the beginning, since day one, episode 1, I said the big boss is inside, and I suspected Burt during 7 episodes. Because for me, the big boss would be inside to keep eyes on everything, to be sure that it would function, and you know, I imagine that someone who owns a company like that would want to be inside. But for me, that person wouldn't want to be severed. So I thought that it couldn't be Helly, like, because she tried to kill herself and all, like... But I suspected her to be rich, to be a political figure, to do all of that for proving a point. I was right with the intentions, but not right with who she was. And I was right with her being a rat, you know, walking in and out against Lumon, but I was wrong about the rat situation. Like, I had the intentions of the characters right, but I had it bad, you know, about the real situations. Helly, she was at the worst place. Lumon Gala, she's a Negan, she's about to make a speech because she wanted to take the, you know, there is a question of a vote, so surely to take the head of the company, I'm gonna vote for you. All of these photos, you know, it was to prove that she did it and that it's working well and all, and they want to expand all of that to everyone, not just to Lumon. Like, the senator's wife being there. Like, really, the situation here, like, she was at the worst place. But Helly is not a quitter. Since the beginning, she couldn't give up, you know, on trying to escape. She even went to the thing about killing herself. So, really, Helly, I knew that she wouldn't give up and she would ruin the situation with that speech. The fact that at the beginning of the speech they couldn't believe her because it would sound, you know, because it sounded like the beginning of Elena's speech, but at the end she truly said it. Her father truly believes into all of that bullshit. And what she said, Eleana, you know, on these videos, like, she was brainwashed, in fact, to think like that, because her father, since she was born, repeated that again and again to her, made her learn, you know, everything by heart and repeating them again and again. She was brainwashed outside. That situation, her situation, all of what he had, you know, all of this information for his dad, you know, the fact that his dad was a former soldier. His dog radar. And in fact, his painting, since the beginning, it was the elevator. I didn't understand that, you know, during the previous episode. Radar, his dog. I hope that we're never gonna see Raider's name on anything, you know, at work during the season 2, because I think that they're all gonna come back. I really hope so. And Mark waking up, hugging Harmony, not recognizing his sister and her kid, seeing his brother-in-law, watching him reading his chapter like he was a god, thanking him for his words, fighting again and again to have the chance to talk with his sister. But I'm glad that, because for Mark's situation, he managed to talk with his sister. We had the situation also with his brother-in-law, who can help. I truly believe so. Because of all of that thing, you know, of being afraid that maybe Harmony, she kidnapped the kid. And Gemma, that reveal, work Mark knowing that Gemma is Mrs. Casey and having the time to scream to her, she is alive. Like, clearly his sister is gonna understand. That's so great. Because even if they manage, you know, to convince, I don't know how, to erase stuff and to convince people to go back at work, all of that, including, you know, our team Mark, his sister can continue to work on that, you know, I don't know. Or maybe he's gonna try to go back because his sister is gonna tell him, that's what you told me, and now he's gonna want to go back to save her. You know, Herb is not gonna remember all of what happened. He talked to no one. Auntie Herb, you know. He's not gonna have any proof that it happened. It's gonna feel weird, but that's all. So he can continue, in fact, all of his work against Lumon. Ellie, Auntie Ellie is gonna want to go back to continue to prove her point. Auntie Mark is gonna want to go back to save Gemma. And Dylan never got out, you know, for him it doesn't change anything, you know, for his life outside. And I think that the company is gonna want to keep these 4 alive inside and all, because what Ellie provoked right there was so bad, like you want to make everyone believe that it was just an accident, that it was not for real and all, by continuing the thing and proving that it's functioning. Because if you're stopping Ellie working at this office with the same guys, it shows that something went wrong, and you don't want that for the image of the company. Harmony coming back being like, I'm gonna fix everything like always, you didn't. You're fired. I can't imagine that they're gonna take you again, because you could have saved the situation but you didn't do it. I don't know what they're gonna do with Harmony's character for the next season. Mr. Milchik also, what you didn't manage them well, clearly. I'm so proud of Dylan and the fact that Mr. Milchik didn't manage to convince him, to manipulate him. I'm so proud. And he stayed like that during a long time, you know? So proud of you, Dylan. Oh, that was a stressful episode, mainly because I was like, hey, oh guys, we don't have a lot of time, you need to hurry. That feeling of everything being urgent, like you need to hurry, really put a lot of intensity to the entire episode. Switching also from one situation to another worked really well. It's really well edited, this episode, and clearly the end with all of the different situations was awful. This episode was a lot to take, but was so well done. And I'm glad that I wore red today, because I really think that there is a symbolic for the colors for everything with this show. You know, Ellie, when she learned who she was truly, behind her suddenly it turned a little more blue with the lights, and for other situations we had stuff about it. And what said the dad, you know, about the colors. I'm not saying that it's meaningful, you know, that it's gonna be useful for the future to notice the details. I'm saying that it's symbolic and that they are playing with it with the show. And it's really showing that this show is paying attention to all of the details. Not just the lines, the situations, but also the colors of their costumes themselves, the colors, the lights, the disposition of everything, every object, the composition of the pictures, everything is symbolic, meaningful, shows something, pushes one idea, shows a new idea. It's so fucking great. It was not dirt under his nails, it was paintings. That I'm never gonna get tired of that reveal. Because that's how I began to suspect him. So I was trying to suspect him, but I suspected him for the wrong reasons. Tired of this. I just thought about it, I was talking about the composition of the pictures, and this show loves to make a lot of parallel things, to work really with the composition. And thinking that, I thought of the dog being named Radar, and the fact that Radar, it's also a parallel word. There is a name for that kind of words that you can read in one sense or another, it's still gonna be the same name. Radar, it's one of these words. I'm sorry. Maybe they didn't make it on purpose, that. Or maybe their obsession with parallel things is going also with the names. It's the name of the dog. I'm sorry. I just thought of it like, stop, Laura, stop. You're trying to have little clues everywhere. It's beginning to be too much. It's an obsession now for you, Laura. Oh, Mark, I'm so glad that you had the time to scream that. Ellie, I'm so proud of you that you didn't quit and you had the time to say that. Dylan, I'm so proud of you because you kept into that position, during so long. And Irv, I'm proud of Irv and the fact that he got out of the car after seeing Burt being with that other man. I said it during the moment, I think, no, I didn't keep it for myself. Sometimes I'm thinking stuff so loudly into my mind that I have the impression that I said them, and in fact, no. When during the editing, I'm like, I forgot to say it out loud. I said it right there. I was proud of Irv, and the fact that he got out and he wanted to meet Burt no matter what. I'm proud of all of them, all of these four. And I'm glad that Mark said that. It's gonna help for the next season with the sister, all of that, for Gemma. I'm glad also for Helly. It's not gonna change things, but maybe, her auntie can reconsider stuff and reconsider the fact that she was brainwashed since she was born. Also what we learned about him, like, I'm glad. And I'm glad that she didn't take the baby with her, Harmony. It would have been so cruel. But she's such a psychopath that I truly imagined so. That was an amazing episode. That was an amazing first season. And something which is great when you're binge watching shows is the fact that I don't have to wait. You waited how long? 2 or 3 years to have the season 2? I just have 1 week to wait. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm sorry that you had to wait that long. I'm not sorry that I don't have to wait that long. I'm sorry that I'm teasing you a little with that, and at the same time I'm not sorry because it's a joke, come on. Next week I can discover the new season. And I can tell you also by binge watching them like that, if there is a difference between the season 1 and the season 2, maybe they put more money on it, maybe they change their ways to write it, to present it, and you, because you were expecting for that new season since a while, you didn't see it. Me, because I'm watching them really one after the other one, without, all of that waiting time, I'm going to see right away if there is a difference, a gap, or anything like that. I'm sorry, a bird? Not a regular bird, almost like an eagle, but not an eagle, but a kind of an eagle. That was so weird. I'm sorry. I'm talking about symbolic stuff. The fact that I just saw that bird just right now, and that's it. I'm gonna see that as a symbol of something else. I'm sorry. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today and for this season 1. Remember that I have a Patreon, so if you want my reactions and my thoughts to the 2 first episodes of the season 2, they are already on my Patreon. Level 2, a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube. Level 3, the full reaction part. My reactions and my thoughts to the entire season, if you can be interested by that. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.